Your brain is exhausted, but somehow it still won't stop thinking. Same thoughts just looping over and over again, like there's no off switch. You're replaying conversations from hours ago, imagining problems that haven't even happened yet, and trying to mentally control every possible outcome just to feel a little safer. But here's the real question. What is actually going on inside your mind when this happens?
Be honest for a second. Does your mind ever actually feel quiet?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Real Life English Talk Podcast. I'm Julia, here with my co-host Alex.
Hello, everyone.
If you're new here, this podcast is for English learners who want to improve with real conversations. We speak clearly, explain vocabulary, and talk about real-life topics.
And today, we're starting a new series about overthinking. And in this first episode, we're focusing on something a lot of people experience but don't really understand: why your brain won't switch off, even when you're tired. So stay with us until the end. We'll also review useful vocabulary.
So, Alex, what actually is overthinking? Because people say it all the time.
Yeah, and most people get it wrong. It's not just thinking a lot. It's when your brain refuses to let a thought go.
Right, like it just keeps coming back no matter what you do.
Exactly. Same thought, different angles, over and over again.
So basically, you're stuck in a mental loop.
Loop. Something that repeats continuously.
Yeah, like your brain hit replay and forgot how to stop.
And the crazy part is, it doesn't feel useless in the moment.
Yeah, it actually feels like you're working something out. Like this must be important.
But if you're honest, you're not getting anywhere, are you?
Not at all. Same question, same thoughts, just more time wasted.
And that's the trap. It feels productive, but nothing actually changes.
Question to our listeners. Do you ever think about the same situation again and again? So, Alex, why does this even happen?
Honestly, your brain thinks it's helping you out.
Helping? Because it really doesn't feel like help when you're stuck in your head like that.
Yeah, I know. But it's actually trying to protect you. Like that's its whole job.
Protect me from what, though?
From uncertainty, from things going wrong, basically anything it can't control. So it tries to create a sense of control.
Control. Trying to manage everything. Oh, so it's like trying to manage everything before it even happens?
Exactly. It keeps running all these little what-if scenarios, trying to predict problems before they show up.
So overthinking is basically your brain trying to predict the future and stay one step ahead?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Predict and prepare.
Predict. Estimate that a specific event or action will happen in the future. Okay, that actually makes sense, because it feels useful when you're doing it.
Right. It feels like you're being productive, like you're solving something important.
But in reality, you're not really solving anything, are you?
Not most of the time. You're just going in circles, preparing for problems that might never even happen. And this is where it gets tricky. Your thoughts don't feel like just thoughts. They feel real.
Yeah, like your brain treats them as facts, even when there's zero proof.
Exactly. You start assuming things automatically without even realizing you're doing it.
Assume. Believe something without proof.
Like jumping straight to, this is definitely going to go wrong, without stopping to question it.
Yeah, and once you believe that thought, your body reacts like it's actually happening.
That's when you feel the stress, the anxiety. Your whole mood shifts.
Even though nothing has actually happened in real life.
Right. You're basically reacting to a story your mind created, not to something real in front of you.
Quick reality check. Have you ever felt stressed and anxious just from your thoughts?
So now you've got the loop. And this is where it gets dangerous.
You think something, and then you feel something because of that thought.
And that feeling, it doesn't just sit there. It creates even more thinking.
Exactly. So now you're not just thinking, you're reacting to your own thoughts and making them worse.
And then it just keeps going. Thought, feeling, more thoughts, stronger feelings.
Yeah, it feeds itself. That's why it feels impossible to stop once you're in it.
And this part is really important because not all thinking is the problem.
Right. Thinking itself isn't bad. There's actually a huge difference here.
Real thinking helps you solve something. It leads to a decision, an action, or some kind of clarity. But overthinking? It just keeps you stuck analyzing the same thing again and again.
Oh, so one actually moves you forward.
And the other just keeps you mentally spinning in the exact same spot.
Mentally spinning. A state where your brain becomes trapped in a repetitive, uncontrollable loop of worries, anxieties, or worst-case scenarios.
Exactly. One creates progress, the other creates pressure. And if you don't notice the difference, you'll think you're being productive when you're actually just stuck.
I've noticed something. Overthinking always hits harder at night.
Yeah, because that's when everything goes quiet. No noise, no distractions, just you and your thoughts.
Exactly. And that's when your brain decides to start reviewing everything that happened during the day.
Review. To look at something again.
Right. Like replaying conversations, moments, things you said over and over again.
And the weird part? Things that felt small during the day suddenly feel way bigger at night.
Yeah. One tiny moment turns into this huge thing in your head.
And if you zoom out, there's something deeper behind all of this. At the center of overthinking is control.
Control again. It always comes back to that.
Exactly. You're trying to feel certain, like you know what's going to happen.
Certainty. Feeling sure about something.
Right, you want guarantees. You want to feel sure about everything.
But the problem is, life doesn't work like that. It's unpredictable.
And that gap between wanting certainty and not having it, that's what creates the tension.
Tension. A feeling of stress or pressure.
Yeah, that pressure you feel, that's your brain struggling with not being in control.
So overthinking isn't random. It's actually your brain trying to protect you.
Yeah, it's trying to keep you safe, keep you prepared, keep you in control.
But here's the problem. Sometimes that protection goes too far.
And instead of helping you, it starts working against you.
It keeps you stuck, stressed, and drained over things that might never even happen.
And once you really understand that, everything starts to shift.
Because now you can catch it in the moment instead of getting lost in it.
And that's the first real step to actually changing it.
So for today, the important thing was understanding why we overthink and what's actually happening in the background of your mind.
Exactly, because once you see where it comes from, it stops feeling random and starts making sense.
But this is just the beginning.
In the next episode, we'll go deeper and talk about how overthinking actually starts to control your life without you even noticing it, and what that does to your decisions, your emotions, and your daily choices.
So make sure you don't miss that one.
Before ending the episode, let's have a quick recap of the vocabulary we used and learned in today's episode.
Overthinking. Thinking too much about the same thing.
Loop, something that repeats.
Control. Trying to manage everything.
Predict, guess the future.
Mentally spinning. When your brain becomes trapped in an uncontrollable loop of worries.
Assume, believe without proof.
Review. Look at something again.
Certainty, feeling sure.
Tension. Mental pressure or stress.
If you found this helpful, like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode.
See you in the next one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.